afterwards they say, hey, that was a really cool study where I learned a lot, I had fun, I socialized. It's also important for you to check out the bars, the restaurants, going dancing, listen to music, because study is the time in your life you can much more socialize than later. Yeah, you're sitting on your money and don't know what to do. And right now, also this is important. Try to connect, to talk to each other, and enjoy studying. From my side, a warm welcome to Austria, to Linz, to the JKU, and to the AI study.
Hello and good afternoon also from my side. My name is Jenny Knaud. I'm the study coordinator. Maybe we've already been in touch by email or telephone. And you've just met already Professor Sepp Hochreiter, who is the founder of our program here at JKU and sits at the Institute of Machine Learning, where he's also head of. Yeah. And now I directly hand over to our second professor today, Professor Günter Klambauer, who's also teaching in our program and at the is working at the Institute for Machine Learning. And yes, Günter.
Thanks, Jenny. Also from my side, welcome to Linz and to this AI study program. I think a lot of things have already been said by Sepp. So from my side, I also wish you a good start. We will meet again. So I'm here maybe listed as Vienna person because my research group is in Vienna in my office. So be aware that's also maybe something that you should know is that the professors and the people that are teaching you, that are doing the classes and exercises, so they are actually researchers. So most of their time they spend on developing new AI methods, and some parts of the time they spend teaching you. So you really have people teaching you that are on top of things and are researchers, renowned researchers in the field, and therefore you have access to very good quality in education. And yes, so I will meet the master students that start very early. So my courses are deep learning and neural networks 1 and 2 in the first semester of masters and the second semester of the masters. So I will not meet the bachelor students for quite a while. And I'm also leading the artificial intelligence in life sciences track, which is a very liked study track. So you have different elective tracks. I think Jenny will talk about this a bit. And one of those is AI in life science, and also one of the big advances of AI methods, not ChatGPT, but the bigger thing is AlphaFold, which is an AI method that predicts proteins 3D structures. And I expected them to get the Nobel Prize today, but it didn't work out. So another technique got today the Nobel Prize, but maybe sometime they get it. Yes, and that's almost it. So one last thing that I wanted to say is also, you're enthusiastic and new and motivated to the AI study, but also try to see it a bit from our side. So the study is new. When we started the study in 2019, we expected 20 to 30 students per year. Now only the bachelor program, over 300. It's the second largest study now at JKU. And you can imagine so that there are only very few professors, 6 or 7 professors in AI that teach all these more than 1,500 students. So there's already a lot of pressure on people teaching you. So try to be very understanding if something is not so smooth, if there are technical problems or other things. So we try to resolve everything, but it's very difficult to keep up with the high students numbers. We're of course very happy that you decided to study AI, but that also comes with a couple of challenges that we are trying to solve. So good luck for your first weeks, and thanks.
Then last words from my side. We are leaving. I leave you in the hands of Jenny, who is managing everything here, AI study-wise. Please contact her if something is going wrong. And I also leave you in the hands of the from the institute we organized a nice weather, but the missed out, and the Louis is where you should go later to drink a little bit beer. It's not open outside. You have to go inside. You know, this time is Oktoberfest. And Oktoberfest is always last 2 weeks in September and the first week of October, because it's Altweibersommer. It's the time where there's the last sunshine of the year, where you sit out and drink beer. You will celebrate the same because you get your first. Do they get ECTS for going to Louis? I don't know whether you get ECTS, probably not, but you should join the yard, go to Louis, and connect to each other. That's one of the first tasks of every AI bachelor student. Normally comes outside, but today inside. Right? Abdul and she's also one of our also so will help you. It's one of our how should I say, most important societies to help us that somehow the AI study is running, because there are so many things going wrong. This year we have more students than ever. Without the EH, we could not manage this, and thanks to you guys, to the EH, helping us and also helping you. Have fun today.
All right, so now you've just met two of our most famous professors. And yes, so now really I wanted to start with presenting the whole team actually. But as the professors didn't have a lot of time, they had to sneak in first. So with me today is Abdul from the UH.
But I think my mic now is working perfect.
Perfect. And he's he has also done the Bachelor in AI and is finishing his master's right now. And we'll hear from him afterwards in the presentation. And now I would like, if it's technically possible, because we've seen we had a few technical problems today already, but if we can welcome our team in Vienna at the Center for Distance Studies. Is that possible? Can we switch to them so they can also maybe address us in a...
I mean, they should be visible now.
Hi, Martin.
You don't hear them?
Hello.
Oh,
perfect.
Now, perfect.
That's Martin.
So Martin is organizing the study program as well as a technical coordinator in Vienna. And the head of the Center for Distance Studies is Pia Olizar. So they're really lovely colleagues of mine who help us because, a lot of students prefer Vienna to Linz and are now using the facilities of the Center of Distance Studies in Vienna. And I want to inform you that they're just not, there's also a live stream for some of the lectures, which we come back to later, but also they have a study room. So if you want to meet your colleagues, maybe you can meet. And I was told it is even open until 10. Is that correct, Martin, at night?
That's correct.
Yeah, so they can go there and also meet other students and study together. And yes, as we've just heard, Günther Klambauer, he's also in Vienna. So he's here in Linz only on Mondays, and the rest of the week he's in Vienna. And then we also have a Center for Distance Studies in Bregenz. So I would also love to welcome my dear colleagues in Bregenz. It's Doris De Franceschi, who is the head of the Center for Distance Studies in Bregenz, and Isabella Wild, who is the technical coordinator. Hi, can you hear us and say something?
Hello from Bregenz, and welcome to our students in Bregenz. I'm Doris De Franceschi, and I'm the head of the Distance Study Center in Bregenz. You're welcome to come here and to study from here and to meet your colleagues, to take your exams. And then you will meet Isabella Wild. She's in charge of your students. So have a good start.
Thank you, Doris. Okay. And now we come to the really important information for you guys. As I've mentioned earlier, probably we've already been in touch, or hopefully. If not, probably we'll meet during your studies. I sit in the Science Park 3 on the 3rd floor, so you can visit me normally between 7 in the morning and 2:30 in the afternoon. And you can also write me an email to my office at ai-lab.jku.at with questions. And also my colleagues in Vienna and in Bregenz, they have their own websites. I don't know if I can go to them or can open them. It's probably
You have to go there here.
yeah, okay, I'll try. No, here, sorry.
Yep. Can this? Yeah.
This is the wrong one. Sorry. So here we try to find. So here you can find their contacts as well, and the sf-wien@jku.at, where you can ask question specifically for Vienna. Yeah, and the same is true for Bregenz. So here again, you have a ZF-Bregenz mail address where you can ask questions. Yes, and then I wanted to show you maybe so there's the normal program websites, which are done mainly by the JKU, which have the normal information about the study program, but many students don't find my little program details website where we update all the information. I think really where you can find the most important information. So if you haven't found it until now, here you can, for example, here everything is explained for academic credit transfer. You have to complete an Excel, which you can find here. The current semester schedule is here. And maybe we can go to this one because I wanted to show you. Oh, so this is a bad one. Let me see if I can find. Sorry. I had it open, I think, but maybe, yeah. So because this one, yeah, we can just flip it, right? Yeah, it's not very well done. Okay, so here you can find for example, for the first semester bachelor students, you can find the timetable. It's just a model one, so it's not like you have to take all these subjects, right? I know that many of you are also working apart from studying, but it's just like it's oriented at the curriculum, so the subjects you should take at the beginning of your bachelor's. And here you can see with a small little violet corner, these courses are streamed to Vienna and Bregenz. The others are not, so it's really mainly in the first semester of the bachelor and of the master's. But yeah, you can always meet your colleagues in Vienna and Bregenz in the study room. And if we see that there's a lot of demand, so many people want to watch it live, I know that my colleagues in Vienna, so Martin and Isabella in Bregenz, will try to help you and maybe stream it. Yeah, so here's the first semester master as well. You can see some of the lectures which are streamed, others which are only Zoom. Yeah, so I think this is important information. Now I try to switch back to my presentation. See. Yes. Okay. And then maybe, I don't know if you found this one, which is also quite important. It's the curriculum of the bachelor and of the master, which you can find in Kurs. And there you can find the model study plan as well, where we divide it into semesters of 30 ECTS. Of course, again, it's not mandatory. You can take less ECTS than that. It's just for you to orientate yourself. Start, for example, with the hands-on AI 1 and not then in summer with hands-on AI 2, stuff like that. And yeah, I think it just helps. With the bachelor, it's quite easy because there's only one. While for the masters, there are 4 different ones because we have 4 different tracks. Two in mechatronics, actually. One in mechatronics, second in mechatronics, one in symbolic AI and more the mathematical side, and then the most popular one. So more than half of our students choose the AI and life science track that Professor Günther Klambauer teaches. And I think this really helps. Once you have seen that and the timetable, I think you can more or less see how it's organized and important timetable, as I've talked about already. And actually, this is the most important information from my side. I would now hand over to my colleague from the ÖH, and afterwards we will also do a little Q&A, just for you to know if there's any question open. just ask a little longer. Maybe Abdul can answer them.
Yeah, let's hope. Can people hear me actually? Yeah, here, but I don't know about the Zoom people. Let's hope. Yeah, just share my slides. Here. Looks good, right? Yeah, perfect. I think I will just put a bit lower. Okay. Hi everyone, my name is Abdul. Actually, my full name is Abdul Basit, but people call me Abdul. I'm one of the YOHA members. Actually, this is one of our teams. So it's not credits just on me, but also on them. So also welcome from my side. Actually, not from only my side, from the whole team, and also from the YOHA. So just giving you, actually I just put it in. So if you count the emojis, you will get a surprise in the end. So there are emojis throughout the presentation, and there is a key to success afterwards. So overview, who are we? So first of all, I will start what we do and what's even YOHA. Then I will talk shortly about the AI Cafe. After that, the upcoming events. There are a lot of events. You should really join them. Some of you already may know that we have a Discord group, actually Discord server, I would say. And fourth and fifth point are the study guide. So we have a study guide, looks like this. And we have some few copies actually with us, but I will talk about why it's so important, and also the AI mentoring. But for AI mentoring, I will just touch on it short because tomorrow you will hear a lot from our chairman, David. He will talk in lecture series, so be there tomorrow. So who are we? So YOHA actually stands for the Österreichische Hochschülerschaft, very long name, so we just call it YOHA to keep it short. And it's actually the Austrian Student Union. And you will also hear a lot of the short version, the STV, that's the Studienvertretung, and that's the student representative. So we are our own STV. And we are actually so-called the legal representation of all, or actually STV, so you as students. Just a recent update, actually before you started, so in the summer, before the summer, we were actually together with the computer science. Since the team was growing so fast, we just split up. So now we are independent, and yeah, that's some of our people here. One of our key is, what I would say work or what we do is representing. So representing you as students in a lot of committees. And one of the big committee I would say is the Stuco, where I sit with Jenny and Seb and Günther and other professors who are teaching us. And we discuss about the curriculum and the courses. Besides that, we organize a lot of events. There are events which are taking place every week. There are events which are taking place once a month. There are big events like GQ Games, but I will talk about that later. We have a wonderful email address. I mean, I think we have the best email address in the whole university. It's just simple AI@YOHA, like OEH, .gq.at. So feel free to contact us every time. Yeah, we will do our best to reply. We get a lot of requests, like a lot of emails, but we try our best. I think the same for the chat. That's the team. There are two people missing. I'm missing, and one more, who Sharif is also in Vienna actually. But I will use this time also to introduce our new YOHA team in Vienna. I think two are there. Caspar and Claudia will be there, I think. So I'm pretty sure that they are there. I hope that they are there. So we are building up. So in summer, I was trying to build up also a team in Vienna who can take over the Stammtisch or the regular tables in Vienna. So what is AI Cafe? So AI Cafe takes place every week from Tuesday, so 1:45 till 15:50. The location is TNF Kammer. Who doesn't know where it is? Oh, then my mistake. Oh, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So my mistake, there is a typo. Actually, so sorry, can you repeat it again? 10:15 to 11:45, so directly after the Okay, thank you. Yeah, so it takes place for now only in Linz, but maybe we can find also a way for also our Viennese people. And the reason why you should actually come there is just because you have free coffee and snacks. But I don't think you need more reasons than that. But yeah, and good company, of course. So upcoming events, maybe you should write it down, take a picture. I don't know. I hope you write it down somewhere. But if you can remember everything, very nice. Again, the time for AI Cafe is unfortunately wrong. But the Amsterdam Fest will take place on 17/10, together with the computer science and ELIT students. And here again, you have free drinks and free food, which is very nice. Then every month there is a regulars table. We call it Stammtisch in German. And the first one will take place on 25th of October in Linz. They're about for Vienna, which the team from Vienna will do. We will announce the date, and you will get also email. For gamers around you, but also not gamers, because there is a JQ Games. So two are here who are actually organizing, or are one of the team who are organizing it. It's if I'm not wrong, 38 hours straight, no break, gaming. So you have snacks. I don't know what. It's a huge event. It's one of the biggest events. And yeah, so gamers around you, please join. But also for people who are living in Vienna, you can always join us also in. So now maybe you need a phone again. So maybe some of you already know is that we have this Discord server, or actually Discord community. And last time when I was doing this presentation, I think that's my third time, I don't know. So the third time, so the last year we had only 2,600 students or a bit more, but now we have already over 4,850. And I just checked up, I think the most of them are, of course, AI students. It's actually the best place to exchange. It's also the best place to contact us. And one thing, so everyone scanned it already? So I would just, so every time I did the presentation, I actually forgot to tell about that. So I hopefully did this time. So please assign yourself roles. So when you join the server, there will be a welcome message, and then you can choose the roles. And the reason why you should do that is it helps us to answer your questions properly, because if I know that you're an AI student, for example, in bachelor first semester, then I know that beforehand, and then can I answer you much properly than if I don't know it, because otherwise I have to ask, like, are you in master's, are you in bachelor's, which semester, and so on. So it's very, very useful for us to know which semester you are and what you are studying, so it's much easier for us to answer it. We also have this time roles for the location. So people who are studying in Vienna should give the Vienna role. And if you are studying for you guys in Linz, you should give your Linz role. Because sometimes we do, if we have events, we sometimes write a text message and we ping. So then we can ping the right people for the right event. So study guide. So the study guide is actually just a small, I would say, booklet, kind of, where you will find all the relevant information. And I recommend everyone to read it once in their lifetime, please, literally once, because you will find all the information you need. You will find what is lecture. We still get a lot of question about what is VL, what is UE, what is KV, and so on. It's written everything here, so you just have to read it once, and you will save a lot of time later on. And if you want to get a copy, the original, like the newer version, please scan the code. We have also from last year, I think. This is oh wow, yours, brand new. So they're still hot because they were just printed out. So please take one if you need it. Otherwise, you can also find it digitally, but we will distribute it afterwards. So it's really, really useful to read it once, because it's written everything, the events we do, the locations, and all the other stuff. And this is actually so some of my team were working on the FAQs, which is, I think, one of the best things we did so far, or I would say beside the events, is we collected all the questions we get very often, because that says the name, over the time, and we collected in the Google Docs for now. And I will highly suggest, please go over it, read the questions, and you will find all the details. We have also recently started the international one. So if you're international and you still have a question regarding that, please go check there. And if you still don't find the answer to your question, then you can write us email or on Discord. Yeah, that's it. So the last point is the AI mentoring. So I think it's our second time. The first was last year. We kind of combined it with the lecture series. You will have it tomorrow, more details on it. So what we do is that you have a tutor, so most of these people here, and one professor, or someone who is involved in teaching. So it could be also a PhD student who is involved in the teaching, but mostly we try to find professors to do it. And it's actually just kind of to smooth the first weeks, I would say. So you meet regularly basis with tutors, they explain how the university works, you do a campus tour and so on. And once you meet with the professor and you can ask everything you want, I personally find it one of the best meetings because it's very nice to just meet them because they're also human. You saw it, Seb was here. Because when I started my studies, I was welcome from pandemic and you guys were from Seb, so kind of jealous a bit. Yeah, so you have these regular meetings and also the best way. So I use my mentoring group for study group actually. So we take it very serious. When I started mentoring, Benjamin actually was one of those guys. So he was in my mentoring group. So he's not doing own mentoring. So it's nice to see that. Yeah. So no. He was the first one. 75, yeah, that's correct. You can collect it afterwards. So that was good. That was fast. I was not expecting that anymore. So actually, is Amog here? No one is from JKU. He went? Is Amog here already? Actually, we had one presentation still. Oh, he wrote me something. He left, I think, but he can come just a second. Maybe you can take questions already. So we still have something. So thanks. So we have special guests today. This is one of our JQ International group. So mic is working? Can you say something?
Checking. Hello.
Yeah, I think it's working.
You need the mic?
Yeah, because we have a presentation.
Okay. Yeah.
We have
it's online as well.
I think that was your presentation. So I will do the introduction and then you can hand it over. But let me open it first. So for those who actually raise their hand for international, like if you're from international students, we have an independent group and it's their first time to actually be here. We're giving them the stage. So the thing is like our team, as you see, not most of us are actually international. So it's very, very hard because we get so many questions about the procedure and all this stuff. And I'm very thankful that they're here because they're independent. That's very important. So they're not really part of us. So they're not part of the for ÖH. That's very important. So if they mess up something, it's their problem, not ours. But yeah, the mic is yours. Amog, please introduce yourself, what you do, and you have to press the.
Okay.
Yeah.
So hi, everybody who is present here and everybody on Zoom and stuff. My name is Amog Rao. I'm a master's student in artificial intelligence, so I'm one of you as well.
Hi, I'm Harshit, and I'm studying Masters in Economics and Business Analytics.
Yeah, so we are representing a group called as JK International. So before that, thanks to Abdul and the whole AI team for giving us this platform, because for us it was very important to reach the AI and CS students, because that is where most of the international students are from. And if you look around, you can see a lot of international faces. And basically, we are here for you. And we actually need active participation from you guys as well. So let me just explain what the JQ Internationals is. Imagine the first time you came to Lynz as an international student, especially if you're not from Europe, new country, new culture, 1001 documentations, bureaucracy, university, and whatnot. And at least for me and Harshit as well, we reached here like 1.5 years back and everything was pretty new. And we didn't have a community to exactly help each other. And it can be anything. It can be, as easy as, okay, how to get a semester ticket or how to get a transportation ticket, or where to find the dorms, where to find the ingredients, where to find the Asian ingredients, especially those are from the like the Asian countries. Because I mean, at least for me, I need like Indian food once in 2 days. Like otherwise, I'm grumpy, you know. So 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 that is why we formed this how do you say, like an organization. As Abdul mentioned, we are completely independent, but we are in the process of registering ourselves as a like as a Verein, if I'm pronouncing it right. So like my German is limited to kein Deutsch. So like it is basically we are registering it as a legal organization. So that is where we take internationals, and like this is very important for me to mention. So many of you might be thinking, okay, what if I'm an Austrian student? Actually, we want you as well, because as you can see, you know, like our particular logo, it is a bridge. So we want to form a bridge between the national students and the international students so that we can grow like on each other. And that is our main intention. And why? So basically this was started around like 1 year back. So like our date of birth, January 2023. And I mentioned the international students, the pain points, what are the things that like affected us. And basically we plan many, how do you say, like events. So we are planning study groups that we are planning to collaborate with OHA as well, like in various student dorms, or we can have it in the university. Administrative help. So we have developed, how do you say, like a go-to document for the international students. So Abdul is also helping in expanding that. So that is the first edition of our document. And this will be shared in the WhatsApp group, the QR code of which will be shown later. And we have many like socialization things like karaoke parties, music gatherings, so on and so forth. Like we mentioned, we are an independent organization. And events thus far, so like in the last semester, we had a semester meetup. You can like see the, so basically that is Altu and control Altu, you know, like from not falling down. And again, like this was at a student party. And apart from that, we had, how do you say, like a city bike tour. I'll just show you the images. So those are the images from the party. So we have a lot of parties. And more importantly, we are not just a party-based organization, you know, because we have bicycle tours and we are planning several gaming events. And like I said, we are having, how do you say, like study groups or see, like our, I mean, like our scope is unlimited. So like, I don't mean it in a very religious way, but we can do any event that you want, you know. So like if you are saying, hey guys, like you need to organize a hike to, like, I don't know, someplace, or like if you want to organize a skiing event or something of that sort, yeah, feel free to write to us anytime. And again, this is your teams. So Amok, he's over here. In the middle, it's Nadia. She's on Erasmus, so she'll join us again next semester. And on the left, it's Altu. He's from Turkey. He's studying polymer chemistry or something related to chemistry, which I still don't know. And this handsome man, as you can see, is Harshit, and he's studying EBA. We both are from India. Nadia is from Ukraine, and Altu is from Turkey, as I said. And there's an like, as you can see over there, there's an anonymous picture. So he doesn't want to be like in the images, you know, because he's skeptical about his image being circulated around. So he's that guy. But like his name is Alexei. He's from Serbia, and he's the one who is handling most of our social media. I mean, not social media, like digital things. When I say digital things, it's like digital things. I don't know. And yeah, like posters and stuff. And Harshit is the one who is handling our finance. And more importantly, we are also looking for volunteers. We have an extended core team as well to help us in organizing events. We have several sports events planned up, so on and so forth. And this is the QR code for the WhatsApp. Is it visible? I mean, like, is it scannable? Oh. Like, yeah? Okay. Great. Okay, yeah, that's it. And if you have any questions, so like I'll be here after the session. So
yeah. Now we are open for questions, right? So any urgent questions which you want to, is it working? I don't know. Okay. I hope so. Are there questions in room? Okay, yeah. So the question, okay, I was remembered to repeat the questions because our Zoom audience can't hear us. So I will try my best to repeat the question was, can you find the slides online afterwards? Your slides? Yes, you will find the slides afterwards. Any other questions?
No question? That's perfect. Yeah, normally we get so many questions. But the good thing is that afterwards, and I think that's the time now, because Seb already spoiled a bit, we will go to Louis. So I think some of you know where it is. If not, just follow us. We will, I think, make small groups because otherwise it will look weird. We just go all together there. So we will, yeah, mostly we'll use for networking. So you can still use the time to ask questions. And I will also use this opportunity now to thank actually Jenny and AI Lab to actually sponsor that. So the first drink is on them. So woo, that's great. And oh yeah, that's great. Yeah, if there are no other questions, any comments from you? Did we? No. Please take the study guides. We have 60, right? Yeah, around 60. So if you really want a hard copy, I will suggest you please take it. And we have to distribute everyone. Somebody can help me. So the thing is, like, if you go out, you have to take this chip, otherwise you won't get the drink. Or yeah, everyone please one chip. Yeah, yeah, do it outside. Then see you later. See you now or soon. Just a few minutes afterwards. Oh, there is a question. Sorry. Yeah, please. Yeah, the QR code. But you also have a QR code. I will provide my iPad. Yeah, so you can also, the question was if you can download the study guides. Yes, you can do it. Any other questions before we all leave? No? Well, I love it. Thank you.
واقعا به ما نرسید.